सबसे पहले तो सर मैं अपने दुख का इजहार करना चाहूँगा कि सर आप एक यूनिवर्सिटी आए, तुलबा अपना टाइम निकाल के आए, असातिज़ा इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं और आप फिर भी सर 50 मिनट लेट आए। बच्चे अपनी क्लास एक दूसरे छोड़ के सर इधर आपका इंतज़ार कर रहे थे। और सर मैं इस बात पे शर्मिंदा हूँ कि मेरे प्राइम मिनिस्टर, बेशक केयर टेकर प्राइम मिनिस्टर हो, उसे इल्म की इज़्ज़त नहीं, या फिर मुझे लगा कि शायद इल्म की इज़्ज़त नहीं।
You're supposed to hold elections in 90 days. Why haven't we held elections yet?
Assalamu alaikum, Honorable Prime Minister. It's very heartening to hear you coming over here, the Premier of the country, and saying and encouraging us that Lums students, we seek knowledge, we seek originality. It's very heartening, but then I hearken back to earlier times. A few months ago, right at the start of your tenureship, when you talked about the social contract, you talked about the Pakistan social contract with its citizens. It should only have a primary purpose. That is to ensure law and order. And I believe that goes against the very statement you gave right now about encouraging originality and seeking knowledge and giving an enabling environment. I believe in order to give an enabling environment to the youth of this nation, there has to be two things: freedom of expression and freedom from discrimination. I believe we here, Lum students, people of a very privileged class, both in terms of socio-economic class and religious caste as well, we aren't at the same level, and we don't, and the level freedom of expression we have cannot ever compare to the youth out in South Punjab, out in Karachi, those Afghan refugees. They can never compare to us. So how do you feel that a social contract that is based on law and order as a primary purpose can ever ensure those two things to make sure that the rest of our youth actually get a chance to have an enabling environment?
So, sir, amidst the declining economic growth, increasing debt, political instability and whatnot, I am genuinely curious that why did you feel the need to come to Lums and address the students here? No, it's not, I'm sorry, it's not a humiliating question.
No, I don't get humiliated by
I am genuinely curious that amidst all these situations and conditions that are happening in Pakistan and are affecting the people, why did you feel like, what was the motive behind this invite, or rather you're coming to Lums? I want to know.
Thanks.
My question stems from the previous question, which was on the election date. But when you look at the election process, what measures would you as a caretaker government be taking to avoid all the unconstitutional or any external undemocratic factors intervening into the electoral process, which we have been observing throughout the history of Pakistan? And from that, I would use the example of the recent elections which just happened in Karachi, where PTI and Jamaat-e-Islami collectively, they won a majority. But I don't know what happened. सारे नौ मई की मजम्मत करते हैं, लेकिन PTI वाले सारे गायब हो गए मेयर चूज़ करने से पहले, और करते कराते इवेंचुअली आई थिंक PP का ही चेयर बना था. PP का एक चेयरमैन मेयर इलेक्ट हुआ था. I see this happening on a larger scale as well, and yeah, you as a caretaker government, I think, can have an impact on regulating the election commissioner. So over to you.